I figured out how to go to this one that I'd set, but it would only be the wrong way on the phone. So I stopped.
I don't know how to fix that.
So I stopped it, and then I tried to find it again on my iPad, and it's not there anymore.
Well, because you already did the stream, and then it ended.
Fuck. Will you go on and hey Newman, will you go on and put a link to this stream like you did before?
I don't see the new one.
Ah, God damn it. Well, maybe they'll just find me.
Oh, there it is.
Oh God.
One moment.
See, my iPad gets shitty reception.
The chat's gone on the old one. I can't.
Okay. Well, okay, how's the, I'm sorry to anybody who's there. How's the signal? Am I choppy?
It doesn't look choppy, but the video quality is kind of bad.
Oh, no, I thought I had it figured out this time. Well, it's because I'm on my iPad. If I go outside. But it's loud outside. Oh my God, I fucked it up. I fucked it up again, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's see. Is that any better? Newman, how's that? Is the video quality really bad, Newman? It's okay? Okay, except it's really loud. Oh my God, clearly I cannot do a YouTube live. It's super loud out here. I think it might be better if I go inside. If I go in, I'm sorry y'all. Maybe if I go on the other side of the van. Oops, I'm sorry, I put my thumb over the... Oh, you can't reach me right here. It's better inside. Is the wind too loud? No, I can't hear. I had the phone. Hey, Chris, I can't hear you now. I'm outside. So, Chris, tell me if the video... Oh, buddy, don't lick me. Tell me if the video's better out here, or if I should just go back inside. Oops. Or if I should just go back inside because of the wind noise. Oh my gosh, what'd I do? The wind is loud. Okay, I'll go back inside. Thanks, Chris. Okay. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I would close the door, but that might turn off my cell reception. I wanted you on the phone because I have better reception on my phone than I do on my iPad. Plus, I've got a tripod for my phone. So we'll just go back inside. And I'm so sorry, y'all. Give me a minute. This is real life from a amateur YouTuber. Hold on. I'm trying to get something to prop this up. Poor buddy, hold on a second. I should have just left it the wrong way on my phone. I gotta get that figured out. Okay. Oh my gosh. On the lighting's off on here. And I don't know where the camera, I gotta figure out where the camera is. Top left, I think. Am I looking at the camera? Chris, am I looking at the camera right now? Am I looking at the camera? Is everybody still there? Is everybody still, Chris? Chris, I need your help, please. Chris? Chris, are you there? Am I still alive? I'm close to, okay, yes, okay, hello everybody. Hello my tribe. I'm so sorry, that was so bumpy. I'm gonna get it eventually figured out. It's probably what y'all want to really see right now. There's my little baby. Say hi, buddy. Say hi. Buddy, say hi. Say hi. He said hi by licking me. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I had it all set up with my phone, and now I'm just messing it up. I've already lost one person. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So let me figure out how I can sit down and still. Oh, that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. Maybe I can. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all are so patient with me. Oh my god, and that traffic noise. I'm gonna try closing the door. I'm just afraid it's gonna mess up my signal. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hang in there. If you wait, if you're patient with me, I'll tell you a naughty story. If you wait. I know Newman will wait. Oh my god, I can't get it. Oh no, y'all are getting dizzy, I know. Y'all are getting super dizzy. I'm just gonna hold it. Okay, I don't know how long holding it's gonna last, but we'll start off that way. Anyway, hello, welcome y'all. Thanks so much for being here. Since I'd messed up the last live, hey Jake, hi. Since I messed up the last live so bad, I thought I'd try another one, and instead of making it better, I just messed it up in a different way. Or maybe in the same way. So I thought y'all might be curious. Am I talking too loud? Chris, am I talking too loud? My mom used to say I didn't have an inside voice. Am I talking too loud, y'all? Somebody tell me. Oh my god, these flies. I wish I could. I'm not too loud. I'm gonna go like that. But I won't be able to see the chat this way, so Chris, you're gonna have to. I wish Chris would be on the phone with me so he could tell me what people are saying. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, y'all. Hang in there, hang in there. Hang in there, please. Oh, thank you, Jake. I'm just trying to get. Y'all, I'm so stupid. I'm trying to get my iPad to stand up in my little, my bin that I have my shorts and socks and underwear in. So stupid. And it's not working. It's not working. If my bed wasn't a hot mess, I could stick it up there. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Hold on. Oh my god. Y'all, there was a fly in my water. Oh my god, that was so gross. Okay. So, I don't want to use the word about myself that my son says I can't use anymore, and y'all would get mad at me anyway. Chris knows that word, and that's what I am right now. Oh, please just stand up. Oh, we're standing up, yay! So, I thought I'd tell y'all about Buddy. I know y'all were probably kind of curious. I'm sorry. So I've had Buddy since, I guess, was it last week of September or something like that? And he's been doing really great. We had, oh, ouch. We had a big driving day today, and he did not throw up. And I was so excited that he didn't vomit in the car. So I'm thinking it was probably anxiety, because he was really nervous about being adopted. Ouch, Buddy. Pushing on my hip. So I'm sad that he had that much anxiety, but I'm really happy that, honestly, that he's not gonna get car sick all the time, because if you live in a van, that would be a real drag to have a dog who got car sick every time you went down the road. And I don't know if y'all watched that video, but I would stop like every half an hour so he could have a break, and he still vomited every time we drove. But we had a big driving day today, and he did not throw up. He's doing so good, y'all. You cannot imagine a better dog than this baby. He's such a good baby. We were at a city park until today for about 4 or 5 days, and lots of small towns have these little parks where you can camp for free. And I'm sure they do that to try to get people to come in and spend money. They're usually smaller towns that might be dying a little bit. Chris, am I looking at the camera? Or am am I looking in the wrong place? I'm probably looking in the wrong place. Am I looking at somebody tell me if I'm looking at the camera. I don't see any chat at all. I wonder if I turned off the chat. Let me shut this down. Oh, good. Okay, thank you, Chris. Okay, so I was at this beautiful city park. There was a lake there, and you have picnic tables, and it was so wonderful. And I'm actually at another place kind of like that now, but it's in the middle of town, and it's gravel, but there's parking spaces, and they actually have full hookups here. So if you had a big RV or something, this would be really cool. But it's free. And I don't blame for doing that. There's so many little towns in Texas and New Mexico that are kind of dying. And this is a way to get people to come in and spend money. So anyway, we were at that beautiful park, and this really wonderful couple was staying next to me, and they had 2 white golden retrievers, which I'd never heard of before. But they were sweet as pie, and there weren't many people there. So we got to let the dogs just run, and it was so cool. They had such a good time. And even though I've only had Buddy for a few weeks, it's so amazing that I would let him go like far, 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 and then I'd call him, and he would turn around and just run like the wind right back to me, which is so cool. So I think he likes me. I wish I could take him in the picture too. I'll figure out a way to do that in a minute. I don't want to mess this up again. Oh, I lost 4 people. I don't blame y'all. I don't blame y'all. I messed this up so bad. And I'm sure I'm boring. So maybe I'll like it better if I get Buddy in the picture. Maybe I can do that. Oh, it's too loud. Let me close the door. Hold on a second. Thank you for telling me. I'm just worried that this will ruin my signal. But y'all tell me. Hold on just a second. You know, this probably isn't the kind of lives that most people do, but it kind of reminds me of, I was telling my son one time I used to have a computer videos. Okay, good. Thank you, Chris. I used to have a computer. Actually, I bought a computer for my first son, my shithead son. If we get bored later and y'all still here, I'll tell you about Chris's brother, the shithead. So anyway, I bought him a computer, and then, you know, he got older. He wasn't using it much, and I had a webcam. And I made myself a little website, and I would just go on and live stream. I would turn the camera on. I would just I would eat dinner and, you know, just do stupid stuff. And then sometimes I'd sit down and people would ask me questions just like this. But this kind of reminds me of that, where I'm just kind of just moving around and living my life, which I'm sure is super boring. And I'll probably delete this video after this, because it's just, nothing's going on. I'm babbling. So is the noise better now? Someone tell me if the noise is better. There's a sock in front of my comment box, but the noise is better, Chris? Okay, thank you. Okay. So does anyone have a question about Buddy? Oh, I was going to move I wonder if I can move it. Yes, you have a question. Oops. What's your question, hun? I'm trying to get Buddy in the picture. Oh, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. But there he is. See, normally that's my spot on the sofa, and you can see who's sitting in it now. And you might be able to see how much of this sofa he's taken up. That's most of it. He takes up most of the sofa. You can't see him, so I'm gonna move this back. I wish I could use my tripod and my phone, but y'all, I don't know if you heard the beginning, but I tried. Oh my gosh, I should not have moved this iPad. Maybe is there some kind of an award for worst YouTube live video ever? Because I think I could totally win that award. I'm carrying my underwear behind this iPad, trying to get it to stand up. Thank you, underwear. If there's an award for worst live video ever on YouTube, I think this would be it. So, Jerry, I think you said you had a question about Buddy. I'd love to hear it. My little guy. No questions? No one's gonna ask me anything? Oh, I could tell y'all something. I actually got interviewed by an online newspaper, I guess you'd call it. Is it hard living with a dog? Hey, Big Joe. Let me finish up real quick, Big Joe. So this lady emailed me, and she's from Insider, which I'd never heard of before, but I talked to other people about it, and they've heard of it. And she wanted to do an interview with me for their website about loneliness and van life. So we did that last Friday, and I'm definitely going to put up a link when she sends it to me when it's up. It's going to be at least a couple of weeks. We talked so long, she's going to, ouch, buddy. He likes to push on me. You have enough room. Go sit on the other side if you want more room. Apparently, I talk so much, y'all are shocked, I know, that she's going to break it up into 2 articles. So the first one's going to be like an advice column, and the second one's going to be about loneliness and van life. So, y'all, your girl Phyllis got interviewed for an online newspaper, which I think is pretty cool. And I have another piece of news, but Big Joe asked me about, is it hard to live with a dog in a van? I would say, yeah, thanks. It is kind of cool. It's definitely challenging to have any kind of a pet when you're living in any kind of a rig. It's definitely challenging, but you have to decide whether or not it's worth it to you. And I wanted a friend, I wanted a dog, and it was worth it to me. I would, if you're looking to live in a rig, or you already live in a rig and you're looking to get a dog, I would say don't get like a Saint Bernard or a Mastiff. Buddy's a really good size. He weighs about 40 pounds. I would not get a dog bigger than that, honestly, I would. And I would not get something like a Chihuahua either. First of all, I don't like them. You can hate on me, I don't think they're real dogs. I'm gonna take this off for a second. Ooh, I washed my hair today, Chris. Are you proud of me? Oh, I think I look better with my hat on. So, I would not get a dog bigger than that. And another thing, just besides the space. Hey, Chris. I won't be full-time on a large dog. Well, good. Then you got it, right? If you've already done it, then you're good. Another thing is dog hair. At first, the first couple of days, I had my vacuum out every day. I was trying to keep the dog hair down. And now I just flat out give up. My van is covered in dog hair. Maybe when I go to courtside in the winter, I can just open up the doors and the windows and have that massive wind just blow everything out. But for now, it's covered in dog hair. Really, the space and the hair, those are the big issues for me. I know, right? But of course, there's other issues. Like if you wanted to go, like I was at Balloon Fest in Albuquerque. Yes, he does. I actually put a blanket down on the sofa, and I give up. Those cushions are probably, I mean, the upholstery is probably already ruined because that was one of the places Buddy threw up was on the sofa and in the hair. So now I just keep a blanket on it, and you know, it's worth it. So if you're a person who likes to be clean, really clean all the time, and I totally respect that, then maybe you shouldn't get a dog. And get a bird. I actually met a lady like a week or so ago. Chris, how long ago was it that I met that lady who had a pet rabbit? Oh, she has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna give y'all her name. But she travels with a rabbit. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. But she actually has a pet rabbit. So if you want to be clean all the time, don't get a dog because you're just going to make yourself crazy trying to keep your rig clean. But yeah, another thing, like I was saying, I was at Balloon Fest in Albuquerque, and the people I was camping with, they wanted to go inside the actual event space. I mean, of course, you could see hot air balloons around there, but they wanted to go into that space, and I didn't want to go because you couldn't bring dogs inside. And one of my friends said, well, it's all, it's just a day. Just leave them in the van. I was like, no, I'm not going to leave my dog in the van all day. Maybe if I'd had him for a longer period of time, I don't know. It seems not right. So if you want to like do a lot of stuff, maybe you shouldn't get a dog. I mean, do a lot of stuff where you can't bring your dog with you. I'm sorry, I'm overrun with flies right now. Look, you can see them behind me. But other than that, I mean, and he's so good, y'all. I can just take him outside and not have him on a leash, and he'll run around and turn around and look at me and see where I am, and then when I call him, he just comes right back, which is amazing. So for me, it's totally worth it. So I was going to tell you, so I got interviewed. I'm losing people. Oh my gosh, somebody. I'm so sorry. I know this is a horrible live stream. But so I did the article over the phone. We did a phone interview. And then the next day after that, or after we made that appointment, I got my first offer of a sponsorship. So IceCo, I don't know if y'all know that company. I only know them for refrigerators. Lots of Nomads have IceCo refrigerators. It's a Chinese brand. And by the way, this is not the endorsement. I'm not getting a refrigerator. But like Bob Wells used to recommend some of the bigger name brands, the more expensive ones that run up close to like between $800 and $1,000. But he started having trouble with them. So now he's, and lots of other Nomads are recommending the cheaper Chinese brand refrigerators. You can get those for just a couple $100, like $300. You can get a decent 12-volt chest refrigerator. So IceCo's one. I'm not pushing that brand of refrigerator. I'm just saying, IceCo is one of those Chinese brands that I've heard of that have those inexpensive refrigerators. They're supposed to be pretty decent. But they're not sending me a refrigerator. They actually want me to look at a camp chair. So my sweet son, Chris, y'all say hi to Chris and tell him thank you for letting me have that chair delivered to his apartment. So I'm gonna be getting that chair, and I just wanted to make sure, and maybe I should show you all the email where I told them, like, look, I will review your product, but I'm not promising a good review. I'm gonna be honest. And I even said, if I don't like it, I can just not put it up if you want, but I'm not gonna, for a camp chair, I'm not gonna lie to my audience, because I think y'all trust me, right? And I trust the YouTubers that I watch, and that would be betraying a trust, I think, if me or another people I watch took a product just to get a free product and then give it a good review. So I will be doing a review of this chair, this camp chair, which actually looks pretty nice. And if I don't like it, I'm just gonna tell you. So actually, if you don't see a review on my channel of an Ice Coat camp chair in the next, say, month and a half, you might say maybe I shouldn't buy an Ice Coat camp chair. Right, Big Joe? And because I'm not going to be a shill for a chair. I mean, I'm not going to lose my ethics just to get a free camp chair. So, there's that. But that was pretty cool, and those things, I think, came one day after the other. And they called me an influencer in that email. I was teasing my son. I was like, Chris, your old lady mom is a YouTube influencer. Right, Chris? Chris, chime up. Didn't I say that? Chris, come on. Yeah, I did. See, he's saying LOL, but I did say that. I said your old lady mom is a YouTube influencer. Yeah, right, Big Joe? I wish I could see the chat better. I can't see who's in the room. Oh, buddy, why are you pushing on my feet? If you need more room, go to the other side. In fact, go to the... I'm sorry, 1 second. He's pushing on me like he wants more room while he's in my spot. Buddy, move down there. Move down here. Move. Move. Move down here. Move. Move. Awful. Move more. Move more. We're still working on move, but he does like to sit in my seat. So that's kind of my news. I do kind of feel big time about being interviewed for an online newspaper. Aw, thank you, Jacob. Being interviewed for an online newspaper and then getting my first like product placement sponsorship kind of thing. Well, this reminds me, in case y'all see all this stuff on my arms, especially in that side. See, that looks like a vampire bite? Can y'all see that? It's one thing I'm working on with Buddy is when he gets excited, well, at first, all the time, he wanted to jump on me. And I've got this thin old lady skin, and he's got claws. So whenever he jumped on me, it would tear my skin. So we're working on it, and he's doing really good. But when he gets really excited, he just can't help himself. And he jumps up, you know, with his feet on my arms. And that's what those two holes are, these vampire bites. That one, oh God, is this too gross? This one's actually healing pretty well, but it was really deep. His claw went like a 1/4 inch in. And then that one I just got a couple days ago. And then, oh, this one's kind of gross still. I've still got gosh, I can't show you. I don't know if you could see, there's an actual hole right there. Can you see that hole? So that's one thing we're working on, but I don't get, by the way, if there's any yeah, ouch, big ouch. Believe me, it hurts. And it's always when we're taking a walk, that's when he gets excited. So then I'm walking home like this, trying to not bleed out on the way home, because they bleed a lot. But all you doggy mommies and daddies out there, I did not get mad at him when he did that. He's just so excited. So we're working on him not jumping, but it does not involve hitting, in case anyone is curious. I do not hit my babies. And he did not, I guarantee you, this sweet animal did not mean to hurt me. He loves me to death. So, hey, Bob the Traveler. Are you traveling, Bob? Or you live in Ohio? So anyway, we're working on some behaviors with him, but honestly, it's just so few things to worry about. It's the jumping on me, and I don't know why. If there's any like dog experts out there, he really loves sitting in my seat, not just here on the sofa, but like in my camp chair. Whenever I set up my camp chair, and I have 2 camp chairs, because I set up the other one thinking he might like to sit in it. But as soon as I stand up, like I'm halfway up like this, and his head is under getting in my chair. So he's got this thing about wanting to sit where I've been sitting. And I don't know what that is. If any of y'all are dog experts, please let me know. So how's the weather in Ohio? Bob, no pets on the road. That's not good advice. That's not good advice. I love my baby. He's a good baby. Houston, Jim, you're in Houston. Did you know I was from Dallas? Is it still hot in Houston? I just rolled into Texas today, and it's pretty warm. I gotta say, it's pretty warm, but I got tired of being cold. So how's the weather in Houston? It's cool now, that's good. Somebody else check in. Where is everybody? You're 411. You walked toward her when she jumped? I'm not, does that help? Because I would think I would just get clawed more or clawed in a different place. Can you tell me more about that? And 4'11", I can relate to. I'm 5'4", and I weigh like $120. Oh, nice. I have actually been recognized. Just a few weeks ago, I got 3 people. 3 people so far have recognized me, and I gotta tell ya, it was a little weird, and I didn't even realize that's what it was at first, because at first all of them were like, "Hey, we've met before." I said, "No, I don't think so." Yeah, I know it. I know we've met. And then finally it hit me, and I was like, "Well, I have a YouTube channel." Like, oh yeah, that's where I know you from. So maybe I could just not say that last part. Oh, thank you, Simple Man. I love this hat too. People try to buy this hat off my head. But I have gotten recognized, and it is a little, well, I guess I'll get used to it. I don't know. Or maybe I'll get tired of me before it happens more, but. And honestly, y'all, like I was telling my son after, I'm sure most of y'all came here. Scary. Hold on, Jim. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm sure most of y'all here after seeing that Bob Wells video. And I had definitely had viewers before that, but not like I do now. And to have like 1,500 more people looking at me overnight and commenting and tell me I'm not living right and what I should be doing different, and just felt like they were staring at me. It was a weird feeling. It was an odd feeling, but I got used to that, and I guess I'll get used to people recognizing me if it keeps happening. I don't know. Have I had any scary situations? Yes. Not, oh, I should make a video about this. I got swatted. Do y'all know that term, swatted? I got swatted in a national forest in New Mexico. I won't tell you the whole story right now because I should make a video about it, but that was weird. And also, I felt most threatened by LEOs, law enforcement officers. You can't, I can run away from other people, but you had a, Bob the Traveler, did you do a van tour with Bob? Or was it just a video when you were at the RTR? Can you tell me about it? I'll look you up. Actually, I'll just look you up. You don't tell me. Bob, are you going to be in Quartzsite this winter? Well, I'll assume he is. Hold on, y'all. plan on being at Quartzsite, and I'll be there probably right before Christmas. And I haven't figured out how it's going to work yet, but I would like to do a meet and greet with any of y'all that are out there in that area. So, is anybody planning on going to Quartzsite? Or how many of y'all are on the road now, whether full-time or part-time? Because I get the feeling a lot of my viewers are people planning. Okay, Bob, I'm going to see you there. I'm going to see you there. I'll be there like from just before Christmas until probably sometime in February. So I'd love to do a meet and greet with any of y'all that happen to be there. So, you know, if you've ever thought about going to the RTR, you don't have to have an RV. I've met people there who just wanted to go and they flew in and rented a car. Yeah, that was a great movie. I've been watching Bob for years, and he's just my hero. Oops. Jim, I'm not quite getting that. More of this lifestyle. Not quite getting that. But anyway, if anyone wants to go to the RTR and you don't have like a camper or a van or anything, and you don't want to drive that far in your personal vehicle, there are people who rent a car, who fly in and rent a car and set up a tent. And you could totally do that if you just want to learn about this way of life, because there's lots of great classes and stuff. So you should think about it. If you've ever wanted to go, like I've been wanting to go for years. Part-time simple man. You know, part-time's I'm not judging. I think everyone should do what makes them happy. And I've met lots of people who still have a home base and they travel. And I really get the appeal of that. I really do. But, you know, and there's some people who just wouldn't be happy being in an RV or a van at all. And then they shouldn't. They should live in a house if that's what makes them happy. But if it makes you happy to live in a vehicle, and you don't have to have a van like mine, my beautiful my fancy rig with a poop bucket, you can just drive your car. Oh, right, Jim. Yeah, it did probably, Jim saying that movie Nomadland probably highlighted the nomad lifestyle a lot more. But that's only, and that was a great movie, but that's only one kind of nomad. And I've met a lot of people like that. Yeah, it became more exposed. I'm gonna look for you, Bob, on Bob's channel. But that kind of a nomad is someone who's been forced into it for financial reasons. And there's lots of people out there like that. I think lots of my viewers are living like paycheck to paycheck and wondering if this is a better way to live comfortably on their small income. But that's not the only kind of nomad there is. And I've actually met a lot of other nomads who are living like me, who chose to do this, who are actually mad at the movie, saying it doesn't represent them. And it doesn't. But that movie, they didn't make that movie to represent everyone. That woman wrote that beautiful book about that specific situation, and that movie is just, I think it's just gorgeous. I've watched it like at least three times. And at the RTR, Bob, I don't know if you saw it, at the RTR last year, they showed Nomadland on a big screen on the last day. It was really cool. But there's all different kind of ways to be a nomad, and that movie just shows one way. I am not content with my van. No. There are so many things I want to change. I need to do a video about it. When I bought this van, I could tell it was just kind of a crappy build. But there were only 100,000 miles on it, and I looked at the Blue Book value of the van. It was only a few thousand less than her asking price. Yeah, I recognize, I mean, Bob Wells is in it, and Carolyn's in it, and a few other Nomads are in it. But so I bought this van because it was a good deal, and it had solar and a bed and a refrigerator and a heater. So everything else I hate. I changed out the floor. The floor was a peel and stick tile. Well, I won't go into all the details, but I'm gradually making changes to the van because I'm not happy with it, but I do like the van. And by the way, Chris, I called Chris up, I don't know, a week or so or two ago, because this lady had just about talked me into buying a bigger rig. Not for financial gain or anything. She's like, you can afford something bigger. And I was like, I guess I could. But I really like this van. For one person, this is a really good size. And it fits in a regular parking space. And it's good on gas. I get almost 20 miles per gallon, which is crazy. But you have to drive like an old lady to get that gas mileage in a ProMaster. And you can't have wood paneling. If you put wood paneling in your van, you're going to get 12. Because I've met plenty of other people in ProMasters who have that. You know, it looks like a cabin. It's gorgeous. But wood is heavy. You're going to get like 12 miles per gallon. So I've got my white, this is, it's like pleather. It's fake leather. I got it at Hobby Lobby. So it doesn't weigh anything and you can wipe it off with a cloth. But anyway, I'm not that happy with some of the things in the van, but I'm eventually going to change it, and that's fine. So we're going on 42 minutes. Are y'all tired of me talking yet? If you don't want me to keep talking, you're going to have to ask me a question because I'm starting to run out of ideas. If no one has a question, I might just have to go. Or you can just watch me live my life like I used to do on my webcam site. When I told my son that, he's like, what kind of webcam site? Well, I had all my clothes on, by the way. I would just like do stuff. I've actually thought about doing this for this channel, just like setting up a camera, especially like when I'm in a place with other people. So you could see just like me walking around and talking to people, maybe setting up a fire. I could show y'all the cheat way to start a fire. But no one's asked me any questions, so are y'all ready to go? I have not. I spent most of the summer in Oregon, and I wanted to go to Colorado, and it was still August, so I kind of blew through Nevada and Utah because, y'all, it was hot. It was hot. And then I had to go help my baby in Texas, and that was really hot, right, Chris? It was like 104 every day when I was in Texas at the end of August, beginning of September. So now I am not, but I'm definitely gonna check out Utah. But y'all, if you have not been to Oregon, it's so beautiful. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was crazy hot. But if you have not been to Oregon, it's so beautiful. They got mountains and beaches and on the coast. In the middle of summer, July and August, it's cool. Like, I actually left the coast of Oregon because I got tired of being cold, like in July, which is crazy. So y'all consider it, but I definitely need to check out Utah. Hey, you did. The Southeast. Well, a fishing RVer, you gotta check out the rest of Oregon because it's just beautiful. I have been to Tennessee, but not in my van. I've traveled all over the United States in my life, but I've not been there in a van. I know it's just beautiful, rolling hills and all the horses, and it's beautiful country for sure. And Virginia, and yeah, that whole area, it's really beautiful. But I tend to follow good weather, and I'm not sure. Also, I'm not sure how much dispersed camping I could find in Tennessee. and I don't like to pay for camping, so I have to check that out first. So up till now, it's been like Texas, over to California, up to Oregon, and then down to Colorado. Lots of time in New Mexico. New Mexico, you can be in New Mexico like all year round because they have mountains. We have the high elevation for the summer, and then you come down on the mountains for the winter. So I spent a lot of time in New Mexico. But this winter, excuse me, I've been talking too much. Oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. Excuse me. So this winter, I'm actually going to spend a lot of time in Texas. I remember last winter, I was in Quartzsite a long time, and it was actually cold. They said colder than usual, and the winds were insane. And for y'all who have not been to Quartzsite, it's dirt. There's not like grass. I mean, there's some plants, but there's nothing that just holds the ground down. So when the wind blows strong, you get these like dust storms. So in the middle of the day, it looks like evening because the dust, and you just can't go outside. Just so you know, when you do have chats, are they on the same day, same time? No, I need to start. Would it be better if I just did them on a schedule? Like I was watching this one lady on YouTube, and she does them like every Saturday. I should probably start doing that. Would that be better if I had them like at a scheduled time? I'm still, and I probably was going to plan on doing that, but this is only the second live that I probably won't delete. I've done a couple other like late at night, just on a whim. Y'all, sometimes when I'm in the middle of nowhere and I get lonely, I'll just put on a live stream, and then I'll just yak, and there'll be 4 people there, and I'll just delete it afterwards. So first, well, last year actually, Bob, Florida was colder than Texas. Remember last winter, Florida was not beautiful, but Texas was. So I'm going to spend a lot of time this winter in Texas, but then I'm still going to go to Quartzsite for the RTR, Van Aid, Schoolie Palooza, the Jazz Fest, the Big Tent. Oh my gosh, why were you there in July in Quartzsite? That's crazy. So yes, I think a scheduled live stream would be a lot better, and then y'all would know when I was going to be on. Because whenever I've done them, I'll either get people last minute or comments later. Box Fan D, I love her. She is so awesome. Oregon and Montana. Well, Simple Man, you need to go there. But I love Box Fan D. I'm sure you know she's in an RV park now. She's being very practical. Aww. Tell her a new YouTuber fan said hi. That's right, Kay. That is exactly right. When you have the urge to go is when you should live in a rig, any kind of a vehicle. But I love Box Vandy. I hope. Well, I don't know if she's going to be in Quartzsite. Is she going to be in Quartzsite this winter? Because I'd love to meet her. But I will be in Quartzsite this winter. So if any of y'all would like to meet me, I would love to meet y'all in person. Aw, well, cool. I'll have to visit her. Oh, I'm running. I know there were some questions I missed. Sedona is beautiful. I usually don't stay a whole long time in one place. About 2 weeks usually. Well, 2 weeks is as long as you can usually stay in one spot on dispersed camping, but I kind of tend to get itchy feet. So Quartzsite was different for me because I was there from, I think I rolled in Christmas Eve and I left at the end of February. But there's so much to do there, and I moved around a lot, in Quartzsite. And it's just so set up for nomads. It makes it so convenient, to get water and laundry. And there's a great shower at the laundromat, and it's just so set up for RVers that it's just so great to stay. But I don't usually stay a whole long time in one place. Oh, there was this one place though in New Mexico I stayed like a month, and I'm so sad I just looked at it again on iOverlander, and it's gotten more check-ins that people are saying now it's really dangerous, and that makes me sad. It was Rowe Mesa, ROWE Mesa, and of course you can't search on iOverlander for specific names like that. But if you go on like a regular map app and you look for Rowe, ROWE, it's then you can look nearby and find that spot because it is just beautiful. And I was the only one there except for the cows and people cutting down firewood with permits. And I was probably there about a month and a half. And there's this great little bar in town. I don't know if I can edit the description of this later. I think I might leave this live up if it's not, if I look at it and it's not crazy boring, I'll leave it up. And I'll put the name of that bar that I went to. Because I was there so long, I was getting like, I gotta see a person. Like, I didn't even see a car for a long time. And the people at these, it looks like it's a horrible dive bar. You think you're gonna get killed, but the sweetest people you'd ever want to meet. But Rowe, if you're trying to find it on a map, it's just like west of Las Vegas, New Mexico. McAllen, hey McAllen, I'm from Dallas. Well, y'all, it's been almost an hour. Utah Sport. I need to look at your channel. I have an email address in the Chris. What tab is that on YouTube where I have my email address? I think it's about, but it's my same handle as my YouTube channel name at gmail.com. Or you're welcome to leave a comment on any video because I look at all my comments. Thanks, Chris. Almost called you Katie did. So you can send me an email, and I do read my emails, but I look at every comment that's sent to me. And the only ones I don't answer, at least just hit that heart button, are the weird ones and the mean ones. Okay, Chris says if you go under my About tab, you'll see my email address, and you're welcome to email me there. And I'd love to see your, I'm probably going to look up your channel anyway, but definitely go ahead and send me a link or comment here with a link to that video, and I'd love to see it. Well, we're going on about an hour. I think I've probably bored y'all enough, unless someone wants that. One more question. How's that? One more question, and then we'll say goodnight. And right before I go, we'll put the camera on Buddy. Oh, y'all, it's so cute. He snores. I should start talking soft. So he goes deeply to sleep. Maybe he'll start snoring. Y'all, it's so cute. And he's just so cute in general. Like, one of his ears is up and one of them's down. And then he's got that black spot over his eye. I was thinking of the dog from the Little Rascals. And then someone else said, no, the Target dog. And then someone else said the dog from some beer commercial, which I think is Spuds McKenzie. Oh, thank you, Road Warrior. You're so sweet. So he looks like Pete from the Little Rascals and a Target dog and Spuds McKenzie. So I cannot believe he was not adopted before I got there. Plus, he's just the sweetest baby ever. Aren't you, buddy? So I'm going to try to be quiet right now for a minute. We'll see if he starts snoring. A mole on my shoulder, and then it flew away. Yeah, I have a bunch of flying moles in here. They're just nasty little bugs. Nasty little boogers. Oh, I was thinking about doing a video. I'll ask Chris right now. Hey, Chris, can you talk about 420 stuff on YouTube? Because I was actually thinking about doing a video on dispensaries, because I'd never been in one before I went on the road. Oh, thank you. So, or does anyone know if you can talk, everybody know what 420 means? I'm going to say the word. Because I just got monetized, yay! So I was thinking about doing a video about going to a dispensary, maybe age restricted. Maybe I could just make it age restricted. Because a lot of people haven't been to a dispensary. Like, I'd never been one. So, anyway, I'm going to be quiet for a minute, and then we'll see if Buddy will start snoring, and then we'll say goodbye. Well, I just got monetized, that's the thing. Hey, Randy. Let's see if we get Buddy. See if he's snoring. Oh, look at my bad teeth. Oh, Jim, hold on. Oh, he's awake. I woke him up. How could he sleep through my loud voice, right? They're like, are you serious? You think that baby could sleep through your loud voice? You eat those flies. Okay, y'all. How about I talk about my favorite place and my least favorite place the next time I do a live? And, well, I actually bought this. I've actually bombed my van twice. Because poor Buddy, he's scared of the fly swatter. And you know what, y'all know what that must mean, right? Why would a dog be scared of a fly swatter? Come on, you doggy mommies out there. Someone hit him. Someone's been hitting that baby. And that's why he's scared of the fly swatter. So I only use the fly swatter when he's outside. So I got this spray and I got a fly strip, but it got full like in a day, so I threw it away. I need to get more of those. Okay, I'll look you up, Jim. So I think I'm gonna say goodnight, y'all. Thank you so much. Let's end on a bad note. Thank you so much for coming. I really love talking to y'all. And I'm gonna start doing a regularly scheduled live stream. And I'm thinking a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So I might put a poll up and y'all tell me what day and time would work best for y'all. Because I know that'd be better if you could anticipate when it's going to be, so you can actually be there. Because I know I get people like, why'd you have a live stream? I missed it. You didn't tell me. So we'll do that. So anyway, I love y'all. I'm going to say goodnight. And say goodnight to Buddy. Buddy, say goodnight. Buddy, say goodnight. Ooh, if I can get that. Oh, there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't do it. Buddy says goodnight. Good night, y'all. Tuesday. Okay. Bye. Love you. Bye.